Good evening. I'm still reporting on the anti-coup. Congressional Republicans are expecting big wins in the 2022 election, providing they can ameliorate election misconduct via internet-connected devices. Many states are implementing new laws to try to fix the problems so apparent in the 2020 election. If election misconduct could be cut in half in 2022, there are so many Democrats abandoning the sinking ship that the odds of returning a Republican majority in the House for decades to come are increasing sharply. Now, a brief word from our sponsor. You know inflation is killing your retirement dead. The real rate of inflation, well, it just won't let you keep up or make a profit. You need a different approach. Precious metals, not Robinhood or stocks that can crash and leave you losing money. An IRA or 401k with Noble Gold is the answer. And this month, Noble Gold is gifting a genuine, rare Carson City minted Morgan silver dollar with every qualifying IRA or 401k. Find out more at www.noblegoldinvestments.com. According to Dylan Hausman, writing in today's Daily Caller, Democrats are seeing more and more incumbents announce they'll be retiring or seeking a different office. Even worse for House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, a number of these retirees are coming from critical swing districts needed to protect her razor-thin majority. Perhaps the biggest fish to jump ship is Illinois Democrat Cheri Bustos, who announced last week that she would not seek re-election. Bustos was the chair of the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, the group that managed to nearly lose the House in 2020. On Tuesday, Florida Representative Charlie Crist, the one-time Republican governor of Florida, announced that he would also leave Pelosi's Titanic and run for governor against the ever-popular current governor, Ron DeSantis. You know something is very wrong on the Pelosi Titanic when a veteran politician decides his chances are better against DeSantis, which is a certain political suicide mission, than to try to regain his seat in the House as an incumbent. Moving west, two border state Dems, one in Texas, the other in Arizona, announced weeks ago that they were headed back home to live out their lives in relative obscurity before they got run out of Washington on a rail due to Super Joe's wide-open border policies. Moving up to the battleground state of Ohio, former Democrat presidential wannabe Tim Ryan will also be leaving the driving to Pelosi as he gives the Senate from Ohio a try. No chance. Even in the face of misbehaving voting machines, Ohio was a landslide for Trumpers in 2020, and that majority will only increase. Two other battleground Dems, Connor Lamb in Pennsylvania and Stephanie Murphy in Florida, are likely giving up their seats in the House in those battleground states to give a run to the Senate a try also. The Washing Machine Post, once considered an authoritarian news source on all days not ending in the letter Y, recently noticed that incumbents won 91% of the House races in 2018. And so every seat not defended by an incumbent Democrat is much less likely to be held by Dems 18 months and 4 days from today. But on top of that, before the next election, redistricting due to the 2020 census happens. The GOP now holds a commanding lead in the control of state legislatures, which will control the process in over 71% of the states which aren't controlled by bipartisan commissions. And on top of all this is the fact that the party of an incoming president tends to do very poorly in the next by-election. Trump lost 40 seats in 2018, Obama lost 64 seats in 2010. It is difficult to imagine a scenario where the weakest resident in American history could lose any less than 50 seats in the House, giving the GOP at least a 45-seat majority going into the last 2 years of Biden's residency in Washington. Oh, and how about the vice president, Kamala Harris? She is proving herself to be the most unpopular vice president in American history. Kamala traveled to Milwaukee yesterday to pitch Biden's so-called infrastructure bill. But the vice resident's Secret Service motorcade attracted no more attention rolling into Milwaukee than if she'd taken an Uber. Exactly 4 people showed up to greet Harris at the campus of the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, all of them protesting Biden's tax hikes. The Wisconsin GOP noted on Twitter that it's been 40 days since she was tasked by Biden to manage the operation on the southern border, and she apparently just got lost and landed in Wisconsin. So they made her a map of the United States if she is not familiar with the basic layout of the country to help her find her way south. I'm still reporting from just outside the citadel of world freedom. Good day. Are you worried about your online privacy? Well, you should be. Nothing works as well as VirtualShield VPN. VirtualShield lets you browse the web completely anonymously, so the big-name internet service providers and their third parties will not be able to monitor and sell your internet activity and browsing history. When using our VPN service, your traffic is routed through our secure and encrypted servers. The good news is it's completely free for 30 days, and we can host Mac, Windows, iPhone, iPad, Android, or Chrome. Personal, family, and business plans are available. Just click on the live link in the description box below for more information.